Hey guys, Steve here. Today is Sunday, December 6th, 2020. I know it's been a while since I did my last video, so I apologize. It's been too busy. It's better late than never. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving weekend, or Thanksgiving holidays last week. And, we had our club meet, our last club meet of the year yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and share some stuff today, and hopefully we can go into the new year with some new stuff. All right, so I'm going to start off with a Matchbox. Got a couple Matchbox. I have a lot of Hot Wheels, and I have a Tomica that I'm going to share with you today. So the first piece I want to share with you. So this is a piece that let me start over again. So Matchbox has started releasing their new 5-packs. And one of the pieces in the 5-pack was this piece, and this is of course the 66 Dodge A100 pickup. And I didn't pick up the 5-pack only because I thought I had it, and a couple of my fellow collectors asked me if I had it because they know I collect golf, and I said, well, no, I already have it. I think and I could have sworn I had it, and they said, well, it's a new 5-pack. It just came out. I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure I have it. So I started second guessing myself whether I had it or not. Anyway, one of the guys, he said, well, here, you can have it. And, just in case you don't have it. I'm like, okay, thanks. And I got it. And when I got home yesterday after the meet last night, I looked at my golf case, and sure enough, I do have it. And here it is. Now, looking at them, they're pretty much exactly the same. No difference to them, right? And so I had it in my case. It must have, thinking back to it, it must have been a single carded versus a 5-pack. And I said, well, I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, I do have it, and I really don't need it. But then, looking at both pieces a little closer, you notice one thing from this picture here. So you'll notice that the back one here, the window is actually open, whereas on this version it is painted shut. And so I wasn't sure, maybe did I have an error, or was it just a variation, or what have you. So I'll have to look and see what the other ones look like. But the other thing I really noticed as well is the bed. When you look at the truck bed, you notice that it's a little bit different here. So the back looks the same other than the open windows versus the painted all solid windows. Everything else looks exactly the same except for the bed. So you notice that there's a little bit different casting there on the bed. So so they are two different ones. I know a lot of no matter what version, no matter what brand you collect, whether Hot Wheels, Matchbox, etc., they're always going to throw in some kind of very slight variation. The Mattel, Disney, Pixar cars folks do the exact same thing. They'll have the exact same car but with a little bit different expression. And of course, being that it's a variation, they're going to get you to try to buy that stuff just because it's different. But from a golf case perspective, I went ahead and got it. The one other thing I noticed, I don't know if you can tell, maybe able to tell, and I don't know if this is on purpose or just a variation, but you'll notice that the color on the right is just a tinge darker, a little bit darker. So it is a little bit different. I mean, by the naked eye, you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but as you put them next to each other, you can tell. You notice the Dodge shows up a little bit better on the one on the right, and it looks like they have some. It's a little bit more defined as far as the tailgate is concerned. So there's some subtle differences, but overall, they're pretty much the same, and I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, so that's Matchbox. A couple other Matchbox that have been out for a couple weeks now is a new off-road rally release. So this is the new off-road rally series at Walmart, and I only picked up 2 of these, and Oh, you know what? I think I might have shared this last time. Where I shared, yeah, I did share this. I apologize. So we had the Datsun, I think I shared this, the 70 Datsun 510 rally, of course, the WRX, STI, the Porsche. There's the one, there's another example where this is the exact same carded one as the regular mainline release. They just did a different card with the off-road rally, but when you compare it to the mainline version, it's exactly the same. So, and then you had some other ones. So I did share with that with you last time. Okay, onwards, off to some Hot Wheels. Okay, so today, well, yesterday actually, there was, I don't know if it was technically, I don't know what, I'm still trying to get some more answers, but yesterday was supposedly the GameStop Hot Wheels day, and this is the case where GameStop will get cases. There's some exclusive colors through the GameStop, just like K-Day, just like you know, Target and Kroger and things like that. So, but you know, I've heard rumors that, well, it got delayed or it got postponed, or because some GameStop got cases, some didn't, things like that. But I went to a couple of mine today. It was mostly slim pickings, but I'll share with you some of the pieces that came out with the GameStop cases. It's essentially, from what I can tell, is A and B case. So I'll go ahead and share those with you. I'm not going to open all these, but I'll share at least with you what I picked up today. So the first one here is a Dodge van. Actually kind of like the color there, and it's got a lot of detail inside. Looks like it's got a go-kart in the back and something else, either a go-kart or a bumper car. But pretty cool piece. I like the color. It's part of the Hot Wheel Drift series, so that's kind of interesting. But this is a brand new, I'm guessing a brand new casting. Oh, also, wanted to point out, for those who may or may not have noticed, and I don't know if that's something they're going to start doing going forward, but you'll notice that they're now starting to reinforce the J hook on the cards. So you'll see kind of a clear tape on the top half of the card there. So I think this is kind of cool. It prevents the J hook from breaking, but it also keeps the edges a lot more defined and in better shape, particularly when they're, you know, dropped in dump bins and things like that. Too bad it's not on the whole card, but there you go. The next piece here is the Party Wagon, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Party Wagon. So that's the main line. Obviously, the pop culture / retro entertainment has been released as well. You'll notice on that one, I never picked one up, but you'll notice on that card in the premium series, the Party Wagon's facing the other way because the side opens up. But this is the main line here. Okay, the next piece, I will open this one up. This is the new recolor, and I think this is one of the color exclusives from the GameStop release. This is a recolor blue for the Porsche 914 Safari, and we'll open this one up. This is one actually, it's funny because I picked up 3 of these, and actually 2 of these had this clear coat reinforcement on the back, whereas the other one did not. So it sounds like there's something that Mattel or the factory is in the process of switching over. But there you go. And there's the top there. Be easy to do some customizations. Get, you know, whether you use paint or even if you just get a Sharpie, can color in the lights there. So that'll go in the Porsche case. Okay, next, here, might as well show you this next Porsche. So here's another Porsche I picked up. This is the 96 Porsche Carrera, recolor in white with some subtle tan and orange pinstripes, as well as the front. So, pretty nice piece. That'll go in the case. I'm just going to pick up some random pieces. This is a kind of cool piece. It's a quick bite. I've never heard of this casting, but it looks like the kind of like the food truck casting. And this is kind of cool because it's got the it's got 2020 2021 countdown. It's like it's basically a New Year 2021 car, kind of like the whatchamacallit, the carbonator, when they do the New Year's carbonator. And see, it's got on the side here resolution, music, toast, fun, Hot Wheels, 2021 countdown, midnight, party, and celebrate. So thought that was a kind of a fun piece. I like the color too, the black and gold. Next piece is the 17 Lamborghini Urus. I'm not a huge fan of this casting, but picked up because it's a Lamborghini. Next is a tuned twin mill. I thought this was kind of cool looking. Also a brand new piece for 2021. This is B case according to the lettering and numbering on the back. Also another tuned 70 Volkswagen Baja Bug. I think this is kind of cool. I like the color on this. It's not just blue, it's kind of a pearl blue, or I don't know if you can do some kind of custom on this one. This one will open up. This is 2016 Ford GT Race Recolor. Open this one up because this will go in the case, because I do have this particular casting in one of my cases that I display. Let's get the Borla sponsor on there. All right. Now this is a cool piece. This is the Nash. This is the one that won the Hot Wheels Legends Tour contest. So I think this is a pretty cool looking casting. I like the casting. I don't know if I like the color of the wheels, but yeah, that's pretty cool. You'll see at the top, Hot Wheels Legends Tour winner. This is kind of a cool piece, Land Rover Defender 90. Got the military green there. Got the mud splatter. It's a cool piece. Another cool combi with the Hello Kitty deco on the side and on the top. Cool combi will always be, I think, a popular casting. I used to collect a lot of them, and then finally I got kind of tired of them, and then I stopped collecting them. I sold a lot of mine, or customized a lot of them, but I only have a few left. Of course, I do have the RLC M&M's cool combi, which I love, and I'll never get rid of that one. So speaking of carbonator, here's the new carbonator. And it looks like it's part of the Xperia Motors series. Then we got and then the final one I picked up was this one, or the final one I could find. I picked up this one. This is also one of the exclusive colors, 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. Very cool piece. This is the second release of this one. I like this casting. I'd like to see this come in a real rider version, but very cool casting. Of course, I always like the GT2, GT3 racing style there. There's a few other pieces that I wanted from the GameStop series, but they didn't have any. like I said, it went on yesterday in a lot of GameStop locations, but I didn't get there. I didn't get to see what they had until today. So a lot of stuff I saw was kind of leftover stuff. All right, moving on. So a couple other things here. We got some ID cards. So last week I found, last week or 2 weeks ago, I found this ID Aston Martin 177. And I found it at a grocery store at the top of a bin, pile of bin. A mini bin, actually. I haven't decided if I'm going to open this because I really wanted this more for not because it's an ID car, but more because it's an Aston Martin. That's what I collect. So I may actually open that one. This is one that I didn't really care if I got it, but my buddy of mine, he gave me this one. This is of course the Motorsaurus. So my son really likes dinosaurs, but so if I decide I don't want to keep this, I'll just give it to him. But that's the Motorsaurus ID car. All right. In the mail on Friday or Saturday, I finally got my mail in. This was from the Kroger mail-in, and this is the custom 77 Dodge van, number 5. So there you go. So right now I'm only missing one of the mail-ins from this year, and that's the Monza. So I'll probably have to go on eBay to pick that one up. And I think there's another one coming out through the GameStop mail-in, but I haven't seen any details, but I believe that is a Dodge A100 if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay, so the last pieces I have to share with you. Oh, Hot Wheels. I can't remember if I shared this with you. If I did, I apologize, but I'll share it with you again anyway. So this was I think I did. This is the Dodge Charger RT. So again, I'll show you that real quick. I did share this with you. This was limited to 17,500 pieces, and this is number 8,434. It's been so long since I did a video that I can't even remember what I shared with you last time, so I apologize. All right. The last pieces I'm going to share with you, these next 3 pieces I picked up from our vendor over yesterday as well. This is the GreenLight. And this is the GreenLight from the GreenLight Hollywood. This is series, 28 releases. That's insane. So the GreenLight Hollywood series 28, and this is from the Italian Job. And of course, if you've seen the Italian Job, particularly whether it's the old or the new, remember that there's actually 3 colors. We have the red, which is the 67 Austin Mini Cooper S1275 Mark I. Very, very nice piece, very detailed. Well, I love to. I've had 3 Mini Coopers, 2 2003s and 1 2015, I believe. But I would love to own a classic one day. So there's the red one. Then I picked up the white one. And we have the blue one. I would like to see if I can get my hands on the Green Machine versions of that as well. All right. All right, and the very last piece I want to share with you, I picked up yesterday as well. I found this at Walmart. Finally, and we know that Tomica has a Walmart exclusive line, but the selections of the cars have been kind of meh. Yeah, they're okay. Some of them are kind of cool, but they haven't had really any decent models until now. They finally released a decent one here. This is of course the Audi R8 in red. And you can see it's a Walmart exclusive. So finally I get to see some good castings now. Castings before were, they were just kind of boring, nothing really fancy, like a Mazda CS6 and, some commercial vehicles, which aren't too bad, but it's finally nice to see some decent performance cars. So there's that. So I picked that up yesterday at Walmart. And as you can see, it's Walmart exclusive. Okay. Finally, last thing I want to share with you is just a couple loose pieces. Nothing really fancy to add to the collection. Actually, a collector gave them to me. This is a Porsche. Picked it up in 911. Kind of funky looking. The wheels are like really weird. It's like a no-name brand, China. I just picked it. He gave it to me because it's the Porsche. Got a couple other Porsches here. I have an older Hot Wheels Porsche. It's a little beat up. It looks like someone kind of stepped on it because the A-pillar is kind of bent in. So I figured maybe if I can either straighten out, and then maybe I'll just strip it and make a redo it as a custom. So that'll, and I'll do the same thing probably this one. This one definitely looks like somebody stepped on it. As you can see, look, the roof is all collapsed. Maybe I can turn this into a convertible, possibly. It's seen better days, of course. This one, this is an old, it's an old Skyline here, GTR, and somebody stepped on this one. I most definitely will probably need to see if I can straighten this out here, or I don't know, make a convertible at it. But it's a cool casting. I think it's I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's an R32. So, and it's missing the wing, so maybe I'll fill it in and do some kind of custom out of it, since it's pretty beat up. So I'll take it apart, strip it, and this last piece, I thought this is a really cool piece, actually. I don't know what brand it is. My guess, I want to say it's maybe a Maisto. This is no big deal. It's got a pretty ugly wheels, but I kind of like the casting. I'm gonna guess it's a Mercedes, obviously. I'm gonna say it's a Mercedes, maybe either a 300 or a 500 series. But it's got like a DTM Evo type front end here, a racing DTM front end here, and of course it's got the wing. It's kind of made, the wheel. Look at the wheels. It kind of screams Maisto, but it doesn't say on the bottom. There's no name brand or anything like that. It could be just some Chinese off-brand manufacturer. But if anything, actually it's a one-seater, so it's definitely specific for racing. Because it's got a red seat in there, and maybe I'll just strip it. It's not in the best condition, but maybe I'll just strip it and then put some real riders or put a better wheels on this and see what it looks like. So, but I thought it was kind of cool casting. It was for free, so there you go. If anybody knows what brand this is, comment below and let me know. All right, that's all I have for today. Got Christmas coming up in a couple weeks, so I hope you guys have a good holidays if I don't talk to you before then. Otherwise, until then, happy hunting, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.